Hello everyone, my name is DTV Dewey and welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Supersonics Expansion League franchise series, where we have just finished season number 2 of the series in disappointing fashion, as yet again we finished near the bottom of the standings. In fact, we were the bottom of the standings, and the Boston Celtics have won their first NBA championship in quite a while. I'm not entirely sure how many years it's been since the Celtics have won a championship, but it might have been since '08, I think. And they've definitely been trying to get back there. They took down the New Orleans Pelicans, funnily enough. But this episode, we will be diving right into the off-season. And we'll be trying to make improvements to this roster, and I know we're gonna have a lot of overturn on it. I think Oladipo is definitely getting moved somewhere. Valanciunas could be moved as well. Boucher, I'm iffy on, and Alec Burks, I'm also iffy on if I want to move on from them or not. But those are the 4 that I'm thinking about moving on from. The rest I'm okay with their contracts and okay with what they bring to the roster, so I'm not really looking to move on from them. But we will be getting a top draft pick, and that will be spent on someone who can hopefully become a star for us as well. But without any further ado, let's get right into the offseason. And to start the offseason, let's check out player retirements. Dwight Howard, Paul Millsap, Thaddeus Young, George Hill, Kevin Love, Gasol, Jeff Green, Danny Green. So far, nobody that really surprises you that much. Maybe Joe Ingles would be a surprise, but the rest kind of what you'd expect. Already tried to override Greg Popovich last season, I believe. So Greg Popovich retires, second season in. Nothing you can really do about that. Dwight Howard inducted to the NBA Hall of Fame, and he'll get his jersey retired with the Orlando Magic. And I will be approving this league expansion. I'm going to reject this one. Yes, so league expansion, we will be adding one new team, league realignment. This looks appropriate. And the expansion draft will be before the NBA draft, but will be after the draft lottery. So let's see where we are, and obviously I think the Storm are gonna slot in at the 5, so we'll see how that goes. And we had just about the worst bounce of the ball that you could possibly have, dropping from the number 1 odds at the number 1 pick all the way down to 6th. But we will definitely be looking at trading with some of these teams that have higher picks than us. The Storm, obviously not one, but the Knicks, Heat, Wizards, and Suns. I'd like to see if there's a way we can move up into those selections, maybe giving up our pick plus a player. We'll see what we can actually do as far as trades go. We might not be allowed to trade until after. Whoop. Yes, so we are finally allowed to trade, and I will be looking for a trade suitor for Victor Oladipo. We will see what we can do. Unbelievable. So we might be stuck at the 6th pick. I cannot. Ooh, man. Let me see. If I offer the 6th pick plus Oladipo, would the Suns give me first overall pick? We are looking pretty stuck at 6. Well, that's massively unfortunate. I would like to see if I could maybe pick up some additional first-round picks in this draft for an Oladipo and for a they want me to give up. And John Isaac. They want me to give up my first round pick next season to get that. Could do this deal. Pick up Devontae Graham. Well, I'm not sure I would keep. It would probably be a swap to another team. But I could get the 11th pick. I'm gonna do that. So Jonas Valanciunas no longer on the team. We now have the 1st and the 11th picks. I don't want to give up any of my picks to any of my first round picks to get these picks. Oladipo and Graham together, what can I get? Not gonna rob the Virginia Storm of their #1 overall pick. I will, however, send Graham to the Bulls for Kendrick Nunn. Morris might be a good idea to get just for the fact that he could train Hardy on his badges. So we're gonna make that trade there. We're sending Victor Oladipo to the Memphis Grizzlies for the 14th pick in the first round, plus a first round top 3 projected from the Warriors next year. And we'll be playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's look at our finances really quick. Alec Burks. Not sure I'll be picking that up. Try and find a suitor for Mason Jones. First round pick in 2027 seems about right. I'm gonna wait to do that deal because I do like Mason Jones. I'd only get rid of him if I needed to dump that salary to sign somebody that I really wanted. Just for interest's sake, just want to see if there's anybody that I would rather get for a Chris Boucher. Could pick up the 17th overall pick, but I think 3 first-round picks is enough, probably. Yep, so we have the 6th pick, the 11th pick, and the 14th pick. Actually, let me look at my staff. Okay, looks like everybody got signed. I didn't want to deal with that. Again, go to pre-draft workouts and Unfortunately, we probably won't get the chance to draft any of those players. Let's look at... Guy Clark. All right, now we will protect our players for the expansion draft. And I'm definitely protecting Robinson. I'm not going to protect. I won't protect Burks. If they want to take him, they can take him. We'll protect Jang. So we're leaving Tyrell Terry, Mason Jones, Cam Thomas, and Burks as options for them to take. Burks might be taken by them. But if he is, I mean, his salary next season is going to be pretty high. I wouldn't mind if they do take him. We can sign somebody to replace him. So let's see who gets taken in the expansion draft. McCollum, Harris, Lee Daniels, Devontae Graham. So Graham went around to a whole bunch of teams only to get selected by the Storm anyways. Mamadi Diakite, RJ Hampton. And Alec Burks gets selected. I knew leaving him unprotected would be a risk, but I also knew that if he got taken by them, it would be a good selection. And now we will enter the NBA draft. Who will we be able to come out with? We'll find out. Victor Wembanyama, taken number 1 overall by the Phoenix Suns. Not sure what that means for DeAndre Ayton. Derek Lively, taken number 2 overall. And Imani Bates makes it all the way to the Heat. Hold on, who did the... I really want to see what the Virginia Storm gave up to take that player there. It's our selection now. Who will we take? Sky Clark. Certainly a player that we could take. A-, A+ 3-point shooting, B+ playmaking. Taking him, obviously we would push Hardy to shooting guard. Amari Bailey. No badges. What is Sky Clark's actual three-point shot rating at 88. It's pretty good. Would like to see if maybe a player who was taken already would be available. When Benyama's not going to be taken. Of course, Imani Bates. Nobody's gonna trade us him. So we are kind of stuck. It's a very unenviable position that we're in right now, but I think based on where we are, I think Sky Clark probably makes the most sense. He's the best three-point shooter in the class. He's got A- potential. He's a contributor right away. And we do need another point guard. So we will select Sky Clark with our pick. And I was hoping to add Bates or Wembanyama in this draft, and that just didn't work out. So we'll be looking forward now, having taken a point guard with our first selection. Now it gets difficult. Take CJ Kersey. He actually is the #1 overall three-point shooter. Center is such a massive spot of need for us. Difficulty is there are so many good guards, but we have our two guards of the future, and we also have our sixth man who can fill in at both guard spots. So guard is really not a spot that we need. Kersey here is probably the best pick, so we're gonna go ahead and take him as well. It's also possible that we could look at trading this pick away. There's nobody that I'm super in love with. that could be an option. You pick up the Pelicans' first-round pick next year and a cheap contract. You get 2 first-round picks next season from the Thunder. The Thunder were actually very good. Not sure. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna send this pick off to the Oklahoma City Thunder for the Washington unprotected and the Miami unprotected picks. And they are gonna select Jacob Toppin. And we will sim to the end of this draft as we bring in Sky Clark and CJ Kersey. And Kersey might not have been the best pick there, but he was one of the best three-point shooting options. And obviously we'll be looking at free agency. What is our roster looking like at the moment? We have, my goodness, we have 6 point guards. So we will certainly be looking to move on from some of these guys. Actually, no, Hardy we're going to edit to a shooting guard, point guard. Hardy will be at shooting guard. Mathurin, I'm going to convert to a small forward shooting guard. Just want to convert everybody to their possible new positions so that way we have a better look. We need a center, we need a power forward, and either Jones or Terry probably need to move on. And I will probably make that be Jones, with Terry being much cheaper. So we will send Jones away for a first-round pick in a much later. So we will send Jones to the Washington Wizards for a first-round pick in 2027. We currently have 13 players on the roster. And I think the 2 final spots are gonna go to a power forward and a center. So hopefully there are some good free agents there. We have 23 mil in cap space. At who we can sign. Actually, we have about 30 mil of cap room. Christian Wood, I'd certainly like to bring in. So we've got some really good options here at power forward and center. We'll be looking at what we can do. can be contributors. It looks like the Suns brought in their DeAndre Ayton replacement, so they will not be going after him. Kristaps Porzingis, just barely out of our price range. Malik Beasley would have been a nice guy to add, but we don't really need him with how our team breaks down anymore. He's not going to be really much of a necessity. We really need front court depth. We need a center. We need power forward. Miles Turner would be a nice addition here. Get him and Christian Wood both. That would be a big success. And then after those two sign, lower the amount for Turner just a little bit. There we go. I can bring them both in. Now I'm at 15 players with those two signed. And the next off season will be over the cap, probably. But Turner and Wood can both play alongside each other. Boucher can play off the bench. Whiteside can play off the bench. I think I'm going to send Kersey down to play in the G League, and Jang as well. And that looks like that's going to be the moves for this episode. Don't see a lot more additions that we can make. We're obviously tapped out at 15 players. And Jaden Hardy jumping up 8 points. And he's got 40 badges. Let's go take a look at some of these badges. Needle threader. It looks like he needs some playmaking badges, which is a big reason why I brought in. The big reason why I brought Morris in, because he has bullet passer, gold, bailout, dimer. He's got all the playmaking badges that I need to get onto our two point guards. Christian Wood went down 1, Turner went up 1, Baldwin went up 6. Baldwin with 23 badges. And I think next season is gonna be a good one. Definitely looking forward to seeing our new players take on all right. New season. Obviously, Morris is not going to be our starter. It's going to be Sky Clark. And I'm going to start Christian Wood at power forward as well. And it's not going to like me doing that, So our starting lineup going into next season: Sky Clark, Jaden Hardy, Patrick Baldwin, Christian Wood, and Miles Turner, with Boucher, Matherin, Morris, Robinson, and Finney Smith coming off the bench. Whiteside actually did not make it into the rotation. Boucher going to play small ball center. Wood and Turner can both play center, so I do actually kind of like that. I would like it if Wood and Turner would alternate. Let me see if I can do this. Kind of want to do it where they're rotating as the center while the other one is resting. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna constantly have one of them on the court as the center, while the other one is resting. And Boucher will fill in as the power forward. Which will actually probably make this a 9-man rotation now that I look at it. Yeah, it's gonna be a 9-man rotation. And Wood and Turner are going to always be on the court. One of them will be on the court as the center. Boucher will play the power forward. And I definitely like that. So So yeah, that was the off season, you guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing our new guards, our new Star Guard start in their opener, as well as our 2 new front court members. I think they will offer more scoring than what we were getting from our previous guys, and hopefully that'll show itself both in the games that we watch and the games that we simulate. But thank you guys so much. If y'all enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please click that subscribe button, and make sure that you also click that notification bell so that you're notified whenever a new episode goes live. Can't wait to get into season number 3 with you guys. My name is DTV Dewey, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.